Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Antoine from Polarization. We're going to do something fun today. We're actually going to react to the Polyphia new video. I believe it is called something like a god. I believe it's called, or playing God. Playing God. So we're going to react to this awesomeness. So Polyphia is one of my favorite bands. Clay, the bassist, is probably one of my favorite bassists. He has created something called hybrid picking on the bass, where he's using a pick and using his three fingers here. So he holds his pick. I'm trying to pick. So he's holding his pick, but he has three fingers. I don't really use his technique. I think it's amazing, but I feel like it's almost too hard. But so I use a thumb pick in my technique, and you can see it in one of my videos I released a couple days ago. Whenever this video comes out, I guess a couple days ago. But I use a thumb pick and I use two fingers. So I'm still playing bass, I'm still having the same picking, and you can always put your thumb and your pointer finger together and kind of hold that in place if you needed to. The fist like you would make like if you're holding a pick playing a guitar. But however, I don't do that. I use my picking hand and my thumb simultaneously to get picking patterns, that gent style, that kind of that he plays. He literally is playing funk, but they're calling it gent, which is fine because that works for whatever. So this is called Playing God. I don't think I've watched all the way through. I've kind of half-assed listened to this because I kind of wanted to do this video, so we'll see what's going on. So let's press play and kind of see where we are at. Let's see if I can do this. I'm not going to do a lot of pausing because I hate it, and you guys probably hate it too. Ibanez Tele style acoustic guitars. Those are acoustic electric guitars. Damn. The production on this is insane. I don't even understand how you could just sit and do all this, so much going on. It's him just going at it. There we go. Makes you bob your head, yeah. So there's a lot going on, so pretty. There's a lot of production on this. Of course, these three guys aren't just playing everything that they're playing right now live. This is a lot of production on it. Woo. That's different. Dang, they just be chilling. That is an Ibanez bass. Okay, so Clay's playing Ibanez. There we go. So much jazz fusion in this right now. What plugin he's using? 'Cause that's definitely a plugin that's over the top of that bass. It's not a chilling out. I feel like this is how they practice for real, guys. Just be chilling. These boys are so brilliant. They finally got a drummer that can keep up with everything. That drummer is probably, to be honest with you, probably the best musician in this place, inside of this band. And that's saying a lot. because he's doing a lot to add to this music. Without him doing all this, I feel like this would be boring. It'd be like another like Steve Vai mix. A bunch of kids trying to be Tosin Abasi. But that drummer and play the basses add so much funk and feel in this music. Or just be two guitarists just playing a bunch of just random notes, it feels like. So this song is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. They did a real good job. Yeah, very, very futuristic. I don't know, guys. I think it was pretty cool. I think this band, I love the band. The song itself is really simplistic, very acoustic. You're not gonna have, they don't have a lot of stuff in it. They don't use a lot of distortion anyways. They use a lot of compression, a lot of sustain, a lot of digital delay, a lot of reverb in their music. However, they use I believe it's their amps that are giving the grit and bite. They really don't use as much. It's very plain. Very, very plain. I think, like I said, the feel of the music is definitely coming from the bass and drum patterns that Clay and the drummer are playing with. I think its name is Lucas. I'm not sure. I'll have to look him up. I feel bad. I'll put it down in the description below. Or you guys can comment and tell me. It seems like they're making more dance style music, a lot more. I guess this is what they would call gent, but it's not really gent. To me, this is funk. If you go back and you look in the 90s and 80s, like punk funk, like Rick James, Prince, even Clinton, Boosie Collins, those guys were playing stuff like this. They just didn't have the guitar work. A lot of it was done with trumpets, saxophones, keyboards, pads. So it's pretty much the same style. It's just they're making it more rock style by using guitars. So I think it's really cool that that punk funk's gonna probably live on through these guys, and these guys don't even realize. I can't even say that actually. Maybe they realize it is, maybe they're fans. I have never really seen a lot of their interviews. Maybe they do, but funk and jazz has to be a huge, massive influence on these guys. Especially the drummer and the bassist, because of a lot of that technique is they're always on the one. Always on the one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. It doesn't matter. They're always on the one. That kick, his kick and that bass is always the one, which means the guitarists are actually playing a lot of the on-the-one notes. Well, they hit that one, but they come back in with a run. So that's pretty badass as well. So what I'm seeing is going on here, guys, is musicians at their peak. Maybe not even at their peak. I don't want to even say that, because I feel like when you put that out there, it's bad juju. These guys are playing at the highest echelon of what a musician should be at, especially when you're writing music. Especially when you are composing with other people in a group setting like this. I'm very impressed. They're very well on, and their production on this is amazing. I really don't pay too much attention to the videos, guys. It's a music video. When you film music videos, I film music videos. It's really not about the music video, essentially. I mean, it is, but it isn't. You want them to hear the song and the music and get the feeling from the video that you're watching. This is really chill. This is more like, almost like they're flexing. This is like a flex. They're flexing and showing like it doesn't matter if they're on electric, acoustic. It doesn't matter if the bassist is playing slap, pick, anything, runs, no runs, staying on the one or not. The drummer is just keeping right there in the pocket and pushing the music. So to me, this is like really, really cool. And I'm very, very stoked to see what they got going next. They're all young. I think they're all in their 20s, maybe mid-20s, late 20s, so they're still young. They got a lot of time to write. They don't really use a vocalist, so it's not about the words and the music, words of the song or the melody of the voice. It's all about the music. It's all about the musicianship. So I'm stoked, guys. So again, let me know what y'all think. Was it the song? I feel like the song was badass. I feel like they could have did a little bit more with the bass. I feel like they're using a sub effect on there to get that beautiful tone. It's just like you can't do anything on the bass when you have that effect. You have to stay straight on the one every time. But hey, it worked for the song of what they were doing. It's all about that acoustic feel and that acoustic style and that jazz, sexy, almost Latin feel to it. A lot of almost like a bossa nova feel to it. It was very sexy, very almost like I felt like this is kind of something that you hear in a beach movie and you'd be playing this. But you know, I thought it was really cool. Overall, it was a good thing. Out of I gave it, out of a 10, I'd give this song about a 7. A 7. That's not low, guys. It's not low. And it's not high. It's like average for a Polyphia song. Because you gotta compare the song to everything else that they've played. And after Goat and stuff, it's kind of hard to up the ante on that, you know. But they're continuously trying. They're writing beautiful songs. I feel like they don't care about what the fans think. This is like a project that they're doing and they love. So more power to them. All right, guys. Like and subscribe. Let me know what I should react to next, or maybe even go through and kind of pick apart whether it's a song. Like I said, I'm super into metal. Super into rock, punk funk, heavy funk. Anything that has that grinding beat, backbeat, pockets and stuff like that's what I'm into. So if you want me to react to something that you know, maybe I've never seen before, I don't know. I'm not really into pop music that much. A lot of the pop songs I play because of like my wife and my kids or like people around me are like into that. So I've been messing around with a lot more pop style music. But if there's something you all react to, whether it's a YouTube musician or something like that, or even something like that's old school, I'm down. So I'll see you guys the next time. Like and subscribe. I'm Antoine. Disco Polarization. I'm out.